We're talking with Troy Brown, who's the Assistant City Manager in the City of Livermore. And Troy, tell us something about what you see as the keys to leadership in local government in these challenging times.
You know, the real keys to leadership in local government that I see is collaborations. I mean, I think gone are the days where managers are going to be bound by the walls of their offices. You know, there are so many issues facing communities that are coming at very diverse angles, and people want to be engaged at all levels of local government. So we have to be able to get out into the community to seek collaborations with our public partners and our private partners as we, seek to address these issues. It's a very different approach than it used to be, where folks would just show up at a council meeting and just sort of tell us what they wanted. Now they want to hear from us, they want to see us in the community every day. It's a very different time.
And it sounds like, these challenging times have also created some opportunities for you. You were telling me about all the different interim positions that you've played, helping the organization deal with the challenging environment and the retirements and the tight budgets. Talk a little bit about, how these crises are creating opportunities for you and how you've responded and what might be out there for other professionals like you.
Yeah, that's a good point, Don. There's a lot of opportunities right now to grow your own knowledge base in local government. These difficult financial times have caused a lot of governments to really rethink how they deliver their services and sort of reshape their service delivery models. Even in my own organization, we've downsized department heads, we've downsized the organization, so we've had to wear many different hats. I have served as interim fire chief for a period of time, served as an interim finance director, and that's really given me, I think, a broader depth and knowledge about local government and the services that we provide. I have a greater appreciation now for the fire folks. I definitely have a greater appreciation for what they do in finance, and I've just been glad that I've been able to sort of participate and contribute during these times, as well as learn a lot for myself.
And how do you do this in a way to keep from getting overwhelmed by the workload? I mean, yes, you're wearing all these hats, but how do you stay in balance through all that? The way to do that is to really keep in perspective the role that you have, not only as an administrator, but as a person and as a human being. Personally, I like spending time on the water. I like spending time boating, so I spend a lot of time doing that when I'm not at work. I definitely keep things in balance there. But when I'm at work, I'm focused there as well, and I'm there to do a job, and I'm there to help out in any way that I can. But I try not to take on things that I have to do myself. It's a team environment there. I lean on the other department heads as much as they lean on me. We take a team approach to management there, and it's that collaboration again, I think, that's going to be a real important skill set for managers of today and managers of tomorrow. We can't do it all, no one can do it alone, but together we can accomplish many great things. Great. I know you've made it a special effort on your part to reach out and to get diverse people into the profession. Can you talk a little bit about the opportunities for people who come from diverse backgrounds, culturally, ethnically, racially, and what you see as the future for folks in that regard? Sure,
absolutely. I think there are tremendous opportunities for people of all kinds of backgrounds. Right now, local government is really retooling the way it delivers its services. We're thinking, should we be doing this? Should someone else be doing that? And why are we even in this business? And people that have either educational backgrounds or private sector backgrounds bring that to the table and bring different perspective to the table in terms of how we deliver our services. And in terms of people from other backgrounds, California right now is a majority minority state. So, the people that we serve have to relate to the services that we deliver, and what better way to hear from folks than to engage them in the process, bring them into local government, and bring that perspective right to the forefront. So I've been fortunate that I've been able to reach out to a lot of folks from many different cultures and many different backgrounds, and not only provide them with services, but learn a lot about the services that we provide and change our models in many ways. So it's been a very enriching experience for me.
Great. Would you have an example of something that worked out particularly well in that regard that you could share with the viewers?
Absolutely. We were working through our budget process. as many communities were recently. And as part of that process, we went out to the community and we asked them what some of their priorities were in terms of the services that they wanted to see. In spite of what we thought was important, we listened to our residents in all geographic areas of the community and come to find out that really what's important is library services. And we would not have found that out if we hadn't gone out and learned that our libraries were more than just a place where people go to read books, but they're a place to where folks in our Latino communities can go and learn English as a second language. So it's more than just sort of this place where you go and check out books, but we learned that through our community engagement process, and that's a real practical example of where listening to community can really change the way you deliver services.